You're looking at the brand new 2020 Ford Explorer. For the last 29 years, this has been the best-selling vehicle in the market segment. It's outsold all other SUVs. It has a 119-inch wheelbase. It's 198 inches overall. It comes equipped with a 6-passenger or 7-passenger seating configuration. If you like, it comes with bucket seats in the middle row. It is rear-wheel drive this year. It's the first time it's been rear-wheel drive since 2010. Rear-wheel drive for a couple of reasons. Number one, the towing has been rated at over 5,000 pounds, where the old model was 4,500 pounds. So we're considerably up in towing capability. The engine, it's a new 2.3 liters, the same motor we use in the Ford Ranger and the Ford Mustang. It is rated at 300 horsepower at 5,600 RPM, 310 foot-pounds of torque at 3,000 RPMs, and it's coupled to a 10-speed automatic transmission, which gives you plenty of pep. The gas mileage, we're over 20 miles to the gallon around town. Safety, we have post-collision braking. We have advanced track, which is you're going around a turn, if the car starts to slide, it'll apply the front, left, right, rear brakes to help you go around the turn faster to the left and vice versa to the right. We have roll stability control, which gives the car very, very safe anti-roll ability. Not that you're gonna roll one of these, but it's there. The truck has been redesigned from the ground up. It's a monoframe vehicle. It's got a forward swept look, an aggressive looking grille. The roof line, it actually dips a little bit in the back, but the car's actually taller. They didn't bring the roof down, they brought the roof up in the front. So you still have lots of headroom in the back seat. In the third row, I can sit comfortably. If we were going to Manhattan, you could ride with me back there and I wouldn't complain too much. The headlights, all LED lighting. Headlights in the 202A package are LED, taillights are LED, fog lights are LED. So you got very bright lights and they're very directional. The 202A package comes with blind spot indication system. If somebody's in your blind spot, this mirror is going to light up a little dot either side to let you know somebody's in the blind spot. So you should check before you move over. If you get it with the trailer tow package, it'll go back 33 feet to cover the trailer. Now, along with this, we have pedestrian detection, which comes in the co-pilot assist package, which is standard on a 202A package. If somebody walks out in front of you, the brakes are going to get applied. It also comes with emergency braking, so the car will slow itself down if you're not paying attention. This is the Alcantara X interior, which is vegan friendly. It's available with the comfort package. You get heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated rear seats. Go out in the real world here off the lot. If you want a nice, sure-footed, great ride, and here we go, quick-wise, it's rear-wheel drive, so when you accelerate, you don't lose the weight on the front wheels like you used to. There's less tire spin. You get excellent traction as the weight transfers to the rear. On the inside of the car, we've changed the dashboard considerably. We've gone to a new display, AM, FM, Sirius, Bluetooth. So Bluetooth would be your phone, so if you had music on your phone, you could play your music without even plugging the phone in. Our phones, we can program in 10 devices. Most of us don't have 10 phones, but if you did, you could put 10 of them in there. If you had an iPad, you could program your iPad in here as a device. Another great feature with this Ford Explorer, it comes with Ford Pass. I can find unlock, lock, and I can start my car from right here. It'll run up to 15 minutes. Also, when I download Ford Pass, I acquire 42,000 points from Ford, which equates to a little over $200 in service dollars. So that's 4 oil changes here. As you look at this, I have 303 miles to empty, or 43 miles to empty, I'm sorry. My odometer, I have 303 miles. I'm on my second Ranger pickup truck now. My truck is parked over here. I am here. If you're my kid and you're driving my truck, I know you went outside the boundary that we set up earlier. I can tell you the tire pressure in my car, oil life's 100%. I can tell you all sorts of good stuff about my vehicle. Now, if I plug my phone in with the proper data cable into the little USB port. Oh, and we have an A and a C data port. So depending which phone you have, if you have the new one, you'll use the C port, which is a lot quicker than the old A port. The A port's 2 amps, it'll actually charge your phone, both will do that. Now, all your information on your phone that's compatible with our radio will appear on our radio. So if you like your Waze maps, they'll come right up on the screen. If you're an Apple person, Apple CarPlay is here. If you're an Android person, Android Audio comes up. So if you have Google Maps, if you have Apple Maps, or if you prefer Waze Maps, they'll come right up on the screen, and everything is operated from the screen, not your phone at that point. This car is equipped with the comfort package, so we can fry up our passenger here. We also have a heated steering wheel, which in my opinion supersedes the heated seats. So now, in the winter, instead of having these vents blowing on my fingers, which I can still do, my steering wheel's warm. So now my hands are warm. The rear seats are also heated. So your children, if they're not in car seats, can enjoy in the warmth also. I'm a hair over 6 foot. I used to be tall, but I'm shrinking with age and injuries. If you notice, I have long legs. I'm extremely comfortable, and the seat actually goes back a little further, so I can sit back further. The steering wheel is infinitely adjustable. I can pull it out, push it in, up, down. I kind of like sitting with a little lower than the average person, I guess. The armrest is a perfect height. My elbow sits perfectly on it. Now, if you haven't noticed already, these are captain's chairs. And one of the features you'll notice is armrests in the rear seat. We did not have those before. And these seats are fully adjustable. They slide back and forth, both of them. They also recline. So if we're on a long trip, I can recline and take a nap, which I may do right now. See you later. The rear seats used to be cumbersome to move. Now they move very easy, slides right out of the way. Oh, look at the cargo we got in here. We have a lot of cargo. As you notice, the tailgate opens. I can adjust the height of the opening. So if your garage door is here, we can adjust this so it doesn't hit your garage door when it opens. The rear seats very easily fold right down, and the front seats fold down also. So one of the big benefits is we're a lot wider. We're over 48 inches now. So you can put a sheet of plywood in here. We have additional storage underneath. And as you notice, these seats fold right down. They come right back up. I don't have to climb in the car to get them. Headrests. If you have young children, you don't need the headrest. You can fold the headrest down, keep your visibility up. I'll climb in the back. I am a hair over 6 foot. I'm very comfortable back here. If you notice, what do I have, about 4 inches of headroom? And if you notice, my feet, there's room under the chair for my feet. So.
And that seat can be pushed up.
You can move the seat forward. If you were really kind, you'd move it forward for me. I also have a shoulder belt back here.
Nice.
Now the car's equipped with front airbags, side curtain airbags, which run all the way back to protect the occupants in the rear.
Love it.
Just added safety. Now for all you siblings out there that locked your other sibling in the back seat, this is easy to get out of. All you have to do is lift this and the seat slides forward. No one's got me trapped. And I don't know if you had siblings, but we would have locked them in the back seat. We have a new hood release. In the old days, you pulled this once, and you had to go feel around under the hood for the hood release, the second one. They've changed that. You come out with dirty fingers before. Now, just walk over here, give this a pull, give it a second pull, and the hood is open. There's no snaking around under here looking for the second hood release. This is open. This is our 2.3 liter, 4-cylinder, makes 300 horsepower, 310 foot-pounds of torque. That's 55 horsepower more than the old 6-cylinder made. They've added, if you notice, this is like a foam here, help quiet the car down. A lot of the safety features on this car, which I'm starting to learn about, is we need a crush zone between the hood and the engine, just in case you hit somebody in a parking lot. There's a buffer to cushion the blow. This is coupled to a 10-speed automatic transmission. It's the same transmission we use in the F-150 pickup truck, which is capable of towing over 13,000 pounds. This will tow over 5,000 pounds. And it's going back to old school. It's in line. So you get the engine, the transmission, the rear end. And there's a transfer case between there. So it can put power to the front wheels when needed. So it's a very strong setup. If you notice our shark towers, they're all fluted. This gives it added strength. It's like folding the dollar bill. A straight dollar bill has no real structural rigidity, but when you put a couple folds in it, it becomes very stiff and rigid. That's what these are for. I want to thank you for your time. My name is Peter Walters, and this is Ford of Smithtown. Tony's going to put my phone number right here, so you can call me, 631-265-2340, and down at the bottom should be my extension, 609. My name again is Peter Walters. Please come in and see me. Come in, take a test drive on one of these. You'll be duly impressed. Thanks again.
Really, really nice.